The government stands firm on the acquisition deadline for homeowners at Wang Fuk Court, adding that future payouts will not match the current price. A taxi driver dies after being hit by another vehicle while checking a tire puncture. And Chinese humanoid robots break human athletic records, including the 100-meter sprint. Good evening, you're watching Cable News. I'm Cheryl Yun. Deputy Financial Secretary Michael Wong has warned Wang Fuk Court owners who have yet to accept the government's buyback offer that the August 31st deadline is final and future payouts will not match the current price. Wong stressed that the government will move to recover the remaining properties through legal avenues if owners miss the cutoff. As of last Friday, over 94% of households, representing 1,878 units, have signed the acquisition proposal, with nearly three-quarters having completed formal sale and purchase agreements. All 330 households opting for direct cash buyouts have also been fully processed. Taking to the airwaves, Wong emphasized that the acquisition scheme will not be extended, stating that any delay would derail the broader redevelopment schedule. He warned that the government will pursue legal avenues, including dedicated legislation, to recover any remaining land titles once the deadline passes. Wong stressed that future statutory resumption will offer significantly worse terms, as compensation would be strictly calculated on the property's post-disaster market value. The future payout will be substantially lower than the government's offer of $8,000 to $10,500 per square foot, which sits well above both pre- and post-disaster valuations, Wong said. Addressing rumors that the site will be resold for commercial housing, Wong strongly rejected the claims, describing them as malicious efforts to mislead residents. He confirmed that the land is officially slated for redevelopment into a public park and local community facilities. Wang Fuk Court residents could begin selecting replacement flats as early as late September, as the government's special sales scheme nears its application deadline, Secretary for Housing Winnie Ho announced. Quinton Yang reports.
Applications for the government's replacement flat scheme close on August 31st. To ensure a smooth next phase selection, the Housing Authority is processing applications in two batches, based on submission dates. The first batch, comprising nearly 90% of all applicants who applied on or before June 30th, along with the second batch of July to August applicants, will both participate in a computer ballot to determine the selection order. Two-digit random numbers ranging from 00 to 99 will be drawn on the same day. Speaking on a radio program, Ho emphasized a flexible approach. Recognizing that many elderly residents are unfamiliar with property transactions, the government is slowing down the pace of flat selection sessions. Instead of the usual 140 to 150 daily deals handled during typical home ownership scheme sales, officials will cap daily appointments at 50 to 60 to give residents ample decision-making time. Financially, the terms lean heavily in buyers' favor, with the government's acquisition compensation set at $8,000 per square foot. For uncompensated units, 7 of the 10 available projects are priced below that threshold. Residents targeting the 3 pricier urban developments can simply top up the difference for extra space or better locations. For residents eyeing projects with later completion dates, such as the site at Chonga Road West in Taipo, the government confirmed that ongoing rent subsidies will continue until their new homes are ready. Quintin Ya, Cable News.
A 67-year-old taxi driver was killed in Chengquan-o after being struck by a private car while checking a flat tire. Police cordoned off the section of road to investigate, leaving a sneaker and a waste pack belonging to the victim visible at the scene. At around 5:30 a.m., the taxi driver pulled over on Wenpo Road near the Hong Kong Velodrome and stepped out to inspect a tire puncture. A private car reportedly failed to brake in time and slammed into the stationary taxi, trapping the elderly driver between the two vehicles. Firefighters extricated the victim, who had suffered severe injuries. He was rushed to Cheung Kwan O Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. The private car driver was arrested for dangerous driving, causing death.
Financial Secretary Paul Chan said Hong Kong must adapt quickly to the rapid evolution of artificial intelligence by enhancing AI literacy across government, industry, the workforce and the youth.
Writing in his weekly blog, Chan attributed Hong Kong's better-than-expected first-half economic growth partly to booming global demand for advanced electronics and AI products, which drove multi-quarter double-digit export growth. He noted that the nation's rapid AI progress has also boosted Hong Kong's financial markets, with AI-related initial public offerings raising nearly $100 billion between last December and May. To lead by example, the government is deepening its integration of AI tools across public services. Its AI efficacy enhancement team, formed last year, has facilitated 30 projects across 13 departments, including an automated licensing system launching at a transport department by year-end. To support the wider community, the government has launched a $50 million AI Training for All initiative. Cyberport, Hong Kong Science and Technology Parks, and the Hong Kong Productivity Council will host over 200 training sessions through next year, targeting 50,000 participants. The Employee Retaining Board is also partnering with tech giants to launch AI courses for working professionals in November. Acknowledging that rapid technological shifts pose real challenges to the labor market, Chan stressed the need to equip young people with future-proof skills early, while helping small and medium-sized enterprises navigate the transition.
A powerful 5.9 magnitude earthquake struck Japan's Ibaraki prefecture in the early hours of the morning, leaving at least 37 people injured. Authorities warned that aftershocks of similar strength could hit within the next week. Quinton Yang shares more.
The 2 a.m. tremor originated at a depth of 68 kilometers, violently shook the entire Kanto region, including central Tokyo. In Kawasaki City, the shockwave was captured on a bowling alley score screen. While in Saitama, signposts swayed and earthquake warnings blared through the streets. In Tokyo's Kodo ward, a water main burst under the strain, sending groundwater gushing onto the streets. And in Adachi ward, a supermarket's fire suppression system malfunctioned, spraying fire-retardant foam into the air. Transportation networks were heavily disrupted. JR East reported significant delays across multiple lines, with the Shannan-Shinjuku line suspending operations for half a day. Services on the Tokyo Metro Hanzomon line were also temporarily halted. Emergency services responded to numerous calls, with the Tokyo Fire Department reporting people trapped in elevators and others injured by falling furniture. Despite the disruption, officials confirmed that all nuclear facilities in the region, including the Tokai Daini power plant near the epicenter and the Fukushima Daiichi and Daini plants, reported no abnormalities. The meteorological agency has warned of possible aftershocks of similar magnitude over the coming week, urging residents to make preparation. Additionally, residents in storm-wary Chiba Prefecture are reminded to stay on high alert for possible landslides. Quentin Ya, Cable News.
Heavy rain continued to lash southern Taiwan as Kaohsiung, Tainan and Pingtung announced work and class suspensions tomorrow.
Nearly every city and county in Taiwan were hit with heavy rains in the weekend, causing flooding. Kaohsiung, Tainan and Pingtung cancelled work and classes today. More counties may follow suit as the tropical depression strengthens and brings more downpours. 4 different storms were active in the region, with Typhoon Saudel most likely to impact Taiwan in the long term. However, it was not expected to reach the north of Taiwan until Thursday, the Central Weather Administration said. The watchdog said a nearby Pacific high-pressure system is influencing Saudel's movement. If the high-pressure system strengthens, the typhoon could move westward, potentially bringing stronger impacts to Taiwan from its outer bands in the latter half of the coming week.
The United States and Canada fell deeper into a trade war, marked by angry recriminations and new tariffs that are expected to raise prices for products in both countries, while each side blamed the other for the collapse of negotiations. Anna Chan has the story.
In response to the United States' 50% tariffs on $20 billion in Canadian goods after the two sides failed to reach a trade deal, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney vowed dollar-for-dollar tariffs on steel, dairy, appliances, agricultural equipment, pulp, paper, and electronics. The tit-for-tat measures are set to take effect on September 8th, with details to be announced in the coming days. Speaking in Ottawa, Carney said his country had offered some concessions, but the U.S. asked too much and offered too little.
Now, Canada will match Washington's new tariffs dollar for dollar in order to protect Canadian workers, farmers, families, and businesses.
Carney also accused the Trump administration of adding last-minute unacceptable terms that would have reduced tariff relief for Canadian-made vehicles, restricted Canadians' ability to strike trade deals with other countries, and weakened protections for language, culture, and sovereignty. However, U.S. Trade Representative Jameson Greer pointed out that Canada declined to finalize the trade deal with new demands and walkbacks of other commitments. No further talks were planned. The political impact of the breakdown is likely to be even bigger than the economic fallout. The neighbors sold each other $880 billion worth of goods and services last year, and many Canadians and Americans work in the other country. Anna Chen, Cable News.
On to the weather now, mainly cloudy with a few showers. Showers will increase gradually with squally thunderstorms tomorrow. As tropical cyclone Nara is expected to linger over the vicinity of Bay Buwan today and tomorrow, the observatory will assess the need for issuing warning signals on Tuesday or Wednesday. And that's our news. I'm Cheryl Yun. Thanks for watching and good night.